Hey bobbleheads, Muyskerm here, and welcome to the first episode of Muyskerm Goes Mobile. We all play these games, and if you don't, it's probably only because you don't have a smartphone or a tablet or something that you use normally. But I think it's fair to say everyone plays mobile games. Everyone's played a little Candy Crush, a little Flappy Bird, and I've been playing a lot of this and some other stuff lately, and I decided that people call them casual games and whatever, but they deserve a look too. Because there are certainly good iPad games or tablet games or whatever, and there are bad ones. I think that's fair to say. And I feel like I pride myself on the fact that I try and find good ones. I downloaded many games since I got an iPad, and a lot of them are awful. And so this is going to be serious. I have no idea how long it's going to go or how deep I'm going to go into it, but I'm just going to show you guys some of the stuff that I play on iPad because I think it's a decent game. And I think it's a fun thing that a lot of people do. Not everyone has gaming consoles or gaming computers. I know that's hard to come by sometimes, depending on your situation financially, or if you have a temporary living situation. It's hard to have all that stuff all the time. But lots of people have mobile games, no matter how they're situated in life. So hopefully, if you like these games, I believe they will all be free to play, or the most they cost is like $5, so it might be worth it to buy it if you like it. But hopefully you'll take a look and you'll hang in there with me. I know it's a mobile game. I know it's not the usual fare, but I think it's going to be cool. And this first one that I'm starting with, I'm really psyched about. I actually heard about this game from Wade, Lord Minion 777. He told me about it, and I have been playing it pretty much since he told me about it. And I think he actually did a video on it the other day, so he likes it too. But yeah, this one is called Blood Brothers 2. I'm playing it on my iPad. And it is I guess it's kind of like an RPG RTS game. It's reminiscent of games like Final Fantasy Tactics, but it's not really that reminiscent. So I'm going to take you through. I've just logged on for today. It's one of those games where stuff recharges every day. So I'm going to go into the little pawn piece first, which is my masteries. So you assign your fighters that you have, your commanders, to these mastery things, and they unlock them. They're much like research in StarCraft, or they research and they give you a power-up. And so last night when I was done playing, I assigned 2 of my commanders to new masteries. 1%, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, Undoth, you do it. So yeah, I'm just going to go through really quick and assign these and get them cooking. And these are the Goblin Masteries. 5 more tactic points. 200 gold. Alright, I'll go with tactic points. So that I can get these unlocking. And assign Snuck. Oh, I could have assigned Bort. Whatever. There you go. So those are my masteries. And you'll see how those come into play once we get into the game itself. What's next? I got some more stuff at home. There's like daily rewards things here. So I'm going to go check out my daily reward. Perhaps. There it is. Receive. Login. Okay. So I received, that is actually a commander, which I already had her. She's one of the ones you start with. So when you receive another commander, it levels them up. And the level up system you'll see is part of the combat also. It's an experience-based system. So I got her, and let's see. The other thing that you always check when you get on is the pact. There are daily pacts, which this is how you get new commanders, and this is part of the thing where the in-app purchases come in. You can buy these red crystal-y things on the top right, which are called blood sigils. You can purchase those, and you can buy like rare characters with them and stuff, or you can just do the free ones. I have not spent any money on this game yet. I downloaded it for free, and I've just been doing the free daily stuff to unlock all of my new things. So it's not required. And there are other places where the blood sigils come in where you can buy more and it helps you play, but it's not required. I have not used it yet. So let me go look at my squads really quick. So yeah, I've got 3 squads, and I've got my best characters on the top. So this guy's like a total badass. You can see all of his stats there. One of the things I actually haven't unlocked yet that I'm really interested in is there's this section called Gear and Souls, which I assume is like gear, and souls are power-ups of some sort. And I am hoping that I unlock that when I finish Chapter 2 of the story, because I'm about to jump into that. So yeah, that's my commander, and these are my groups, and so you'll see when we get into the actual story mode why having 3 squads is an advantage. I actually don't know if I get to bring 3 squads into all of these. But so I've been playing this for a little while, and I beat the first chapter. Yeah, let's just jump right into Men of Reason. Yeah, so I actually only get to bring 2 squads on this one. I could bring 3, but apparently he sucks or something. So I'm just going to start it up. And I'll explain the combat system as we go to. It's not particularly complicated. It's this. Here you go. So, oh, sorry. And there's a story. I'll fill you in on the story in a second. Actually, I'll fill you in right now. So, the Blood Brothers, the name of the game is us. We are the Blood Brothers, which they were essentially like mercenaries until this group of rulers called the Triumvirate united some lands, and then the Blood Brothers sort of took an oath to serve the Triumvirate. And so we jump in the story when the Triumvirate is under attack. And the first chapter, we're going and we're chasing these bad guys to try and chase them off our land. And then at the end of the chapter, you get word the Triumvirate is dissolved. And I'm not sure if people are dead or if they are just betraying each other. But so stuff is all crazy now. That's why this chapter is called No Orders. So there is a story to this. And these guys are going to talk about some stuff. The passage led us through. This is Lady Chael's antechamber. I don't know what any of that means. I gotta be honest. Then where's Lady Kyle? Kyle, where's Lady Kyle? Or anyone for that matter. The throne room should be through here. Quickly. Past all these dudes. Is that giggling I just heard? Oh yeah, Gottlieb's a real smartass. He always is in with the jokes and stuff. And who's that sitting on the throne? Not Lady Kyle, which is a boy's name. Oh shit, I don't know this person. No ho, no ho! Chelsea Dalacy has gone away! Kyle C. Man, his name's just weird. And Chortle has come to play! Yay, Chortle's the bad guy. Perhaps this day. That's what I imagine a Chortle sounds like. Where's Lady Kyle? Produce her at once, or I'll have your head, fool. Well, this is a problem, for Kyle languishes in the dungeon, and I'm rather fond of my head. The dungeon? Why ever would she be there? Because I put her there. You did what? Tossed her headlong, I did. Down into the depths. I'm Lori. Why? You prefer I send her by rail carriage? Ha ha ha, he's got jokes. I prefer she weren't in the dungeons at all. Well, I can't rightly have her when I open the gates for Galbraith. There's no point. Oh, apparently the chick is really manly. Colosso, there's no point arguing with him. He's clearly mad. Mad? No, I'm happy. Though not as happy as Galbraith will be when I add Isle over to him. If you think he'll just leave you here on that throne, you're a fool in truth. Okay, can we just fight? Jesus, that was the longest cutscene yet. I thought I would just breeze through it and it would be like, ha ha! But that was a long cutscene, man. Alright, so here we go. We're in battle. You can see on the top left it says player's turn. And so I get to move one of my 2 squads one space at a time. And there is like first strike. Oh, huzzah. So you want to be the one to attack because then you get to attack first for the whole battle, which totally wrecks if you can accomplish that. So the way this works is they're lined up. I select my first person here, and if you look at the little emblem in the middle, bows are good against swords, swords are good against horses, and horses are good against bows. So I'm going to go bows and then sword because they're not weak against the swordsmen, and my guys are pretty buff. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, this is my crappy squad, I forgot. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, that's the right one. Well, that was stupid. I'm sure it'll be fine. There you go. So that's the basics of the battle system. There's a little bit more to it, in that your commanders have abilities that charge up. So they have like special attack sort of situations that can happen. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going to try and finish this level here. And you see there's 2 numbers on that square over there, which means there are 2 spaces. Which means I'm going to move in with both of my units, I think. Balls. Yeah, okay, that was a mistake. I mean, there was no way, unless I was going to try and run around him, there was no way I was getting away from that. So, yeah. So I'm going to go sword, sword, and then this dude's skill is ready. And if you have a skill, well, we didn't get to go first because he attacked me, but the skill player gets to go first, and his is just sort of general damage. Which is lucky because I'm in a lot of trouble. So, let me see. You. Oh, not that. You. I'm trying to pick one in order here. Just go, man. So that my, I don't lose a character, but man, he's almost dead. Yeah, so that could have gone better. But now, I took down one of his dudes, and I get to move up with my strong character, which is nice. This 3592 on the dragony dude, that is how much HP that group has. Yeah. So now that I have one of my squads adjacent and I'm about to attack with the other, I get. Oh, I thought I would get some extra damage when I attacked, but apparently I don't. That's fine. I'm gonna totally wreck on these dudes probably. So I've actually got a really balanced squad for this. Oh, you scumbag. Yeah, so I sort of mostly wrecked on these dudes. Just kill them. Just kill them, they got nothing. There you go. Yeah, so that's my good squad. They are embarrassingly much more powerful than my crap squad. And so the other thing that's going on here, it's pretty basic. You see in the top right, I've got a number of turns limit. But in the bottom right, I've got my tactics menu, which I have. That's what the masteries do. So originally I had none of these. Oh yeah, complete masteries to unlock. Originally I had 0 tactic things, and so I've unlocked catapult and light heal. And how many enemies do we have? Yeah, I am going to use light heal on my unit that got all dinged up. It doesn't do that much. It's honestly hardly worth it, but it does give you some heals. So I'm going to push this way, push that way, and I'm gonna move them in because I don't really care if they get attacked. I always wondered, if a jester's yes and a ruler rules, what does a Darklander do? Chortle. What does that mean? Oh, balls. And occasionally this happens, and it's a total scumbag move. So you see that orange damage that just happened? Because I was flanked when I got attacked, I just got super hosed. So I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go like, nope, use your ability, dude, and do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and take care of these guys, but they're gonna do a lot of damage to me, and it's gonna suck. There we go. Get him, Thunder. Get him, Thunder. Alright, that's not so bad. It ain't so bad. Yeah, same selection. Just, I forgot. I always get so excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna win this turn, and then they get to attack first. But that wasn't so bad. And I really wish I could have saved those abilities for the final boss battle. But I also did not want to leave myself totally hosed out in the open against the final boss. So here I'm going to use my flanking abilities and roll in with my badass guys and do a little flank damage and win. Oh, and you're all swordsmen. You poor fools. Although my horsey guy kind of... Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Wow. Oh, that's what I get for being cocky. Yeah, I'm a goddamn idiot. So you finish them off. Well, actually, whatever. If I was really trying to be smart about it, I would do it like that, wouldn't I? Doesn't really matter because I'm way OP for these suckers. And that is another thing that I did. I don't know if it's good or bad, but in between matches, I sunk all of my gold into training my commanders. So here we go. Final battle time. I'm going to use tactics. I'm going to use catapult. I'm going to catapult him. Booyah. It's like 300. Yeah, 300 damage. I'm going to push in with my crappy squad because there's no harm in them getting beat. I've learned, unless there is and I just don't know it. But I'm just going to push it with my weak squad and soften them up because I can go like use ability, and I know my swords are weak, but I attacked first, and these guys are not going to beat this boss. Wow, unless he totally just cleans up like that. That's more like it. So yeah, that's about what I expected. And these guys might actually win. Depending on how this next attack goes, if I go like that, this might actually finish this. Oh snap. I totally underestimated my weak crew, but because of my catapult and my flanking damage, I think I totally just pulled that out. Oh snap. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, huh? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Who knows? It seemed like it was pretty good. Alright. Alright, you psychopath. Just shut up. Just shut up. I don't even care. Yeah, let's go free her from her own dungeon. I'm sure she's totally down there and totally safe. Got some gold. Got some XP. So there's a little level up screen here, and all my dudes get some levels. That's all you got after you did that. And so the other part of this where you gain commanders, which I didn't explain because it didn't happen yet, is this. When you beat other commanders, which that obnoxious little jester guy was a commander, it's kind of, I don't do anything here. I click recruit, and you increase, but by how intensely you beat them, I think you increase your chances of recruiting them. So I didn't get that guy that time, but all of the goblins that I have, I think I recruited, except for the one that I just unlocked. So yeah, man, I might be able to finish this chapter. I don't know. I guess you'll have to come back and see if I finish this chapter. Let's see, was there anything else I was going to do? I don't know, I showed you the packs, I showed you the commanders. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it, man. So this has been the first episode of Muyskerm Goes Mobile. I'm going to be looking for more mobile apps, and if you have mobile app suggestions, if you have this game that you play that's just like ridiculous, put it in the comments below. I will check it out, and it might make it into an episode. Who knows? So I hope you enjoyed Blood Brothers 2. I might play some more of this. I've been playing this game so much. I'm probably just going to like stop the recording and then go sit in the other room and continue to play. So who knows? I have no idea where this series is going, but I'm getting into mobile gaming. It's going to happen. So, yeah, as always, this has been Muyskerm, and I will see you guys in the next one.
So yeah, I'm Purple Guy over here doing nothing, and when you swing, you're like vulnerable, and you can kind of adjust your swing a little bit, and you can get power-ups to make your sword longer and do all kinds of stuff. And it's all come here, you bastard! Come here, you bastard! Stupid power-up scumbag! Get out of here! So we got the ball now. Let's play a little offense. Oh, how did he kill me out of that whole group of us? No. There we go. Oh, jeez.